Hello guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. So let's talk about Robyn. Robyn, your 59% is showing. So Robyn recently granted an interview. In the interview, she was saying that all the things that she did last episode, all of the antagonistic behavior, she was doing all of those things to protect Wendy. And I'm like, is this real life? Am I in a twilight zone? So Robyn, what part of your action was protecting Wendy? Because into you that Wendy had so much to lose and Mia had nothing to lose. So you were trying to protect Wendy by shoving the camera on her face, by telling her you want to fight, you want to fight, by repeatedly calling her antagonistic. Is that how you were protecting Wendy? Or is it by standing up, lifting both hands up and shouting, you win, Wendy, hey everybody, Wendy wins? Like, are you kidding me? Like, these people really think so little of the audience. I'm sorry, I should have started by saying this is a rant. I'm sure you guys must have seen the interview that she did. So yeah, this is a rant because I am so tired of these people taking the viewers for granted, taking the viewers as though the viewers are crazy. And this is what Robyn says during the interview. I'm going to read this part. She says, when I'm telling her you're being antagonistic, I'm telling her that because I'm saying you're going to make her do something that you don't want her to do because you don't want her to be caught in it. So that's my whole point. I'm upset that they don't really express that. So she's upset that the editors, the producers or whatever, don't really express that. I mean, there is really nothing to see other than what we already saw. I think, if anything, the producers, as usual, try to make you look good based on the editing that I saw, but everything was pretty clear. The audience saw what you were trying to do. The audience saw you trying to bait Wendy's, and you got upset when Wendy did not take the bait. That's basically what we all saw. And then you turn around and try to make it seem as though Wendy was the one baiting Mia. Wendy was not the one that poured drinks on Mia. Wendy was not the one that started that whole conversation about what beef Peter had with Wendy. Mia started it because they wanted something. So you can't turn around now and say, oh, she was baiting Mia because the plan that you had, you and your cohorts, the plan that you guys had did not manifest. It doesn't work that way. Anyway, she was also asked if she was a hypocrite by treating Mia attacking Wendy very differently than the way they treated Monique attacking Kent. And to that, she responded and she said, I don't even understand the comparison. To me, it was two totally different things. In my opinion, throwing water on someone's face is messed up, but to equate it to Monique grabbing Candice and punching her multiple times, I just couldn't make the connection. Of course you can't make the connection because it's not going to favor the person who you have been plotting with. You're not going to make the connection. I don't expect you to make the connection. But assault is assault. Monique has said that one of the reasons why she grabbed Candice was because she felt Candice poured something, drinks or water or something on her. So that's one of the version of a story that she's telling, allegedly. So yeah, of course you're not going to make a connection because this time around is different. So keep moving the goalpost. This is straight up gaslighting, Robyn. This is straight up gaslighting. Like, you honestly think we were not paying attention to what you were doing? Even though, just based on my own experiences with editing or whatever, it is very clear that even the producers of the show did not even go in depth into what you guys did to Wendy on that episode. I think they just gave us the surface of it. They didn't really give us anything. They just gave us the little bit, and even the little they gave us was enough to rile us up. I'm listening to this interview, reading this interview, and I'm thinking to myself, is this lady for real? Now I see why they call you Karen. You are a Karen. Again, your 59% is showing, okay? This is so ridiculous that after everything that you guys have done to Wendy, you have the audacity 4 days or 3 days after that episode aired, and you have been all over the internet to see what people are saying about you, to see the reactions. You even went as far as blocking comments on your social media. So after reading through the comments from people sharing their opinions, the best you could come up is that you were doing it to protect Wendy because Wendy had so much to lose. That's the best you can do after having 3 days to marinate on this whole situation, the fiasco. The best you and your publicist could come up with is that you were protecting Wendy. There was not a single thing you did that night that even reflects what you're saying that you were trying to protect Wendy. If anything, this whole thing, that whole episode seemed like you guys had already sat down and you have already planned everything that you were going to do to antagonize, to basically take Wendy out of her element. You were just disappointed because everything that you did, none of it worked. Wendy didn't take the bait. That's what is disappointing to you guys. That's the reason when you stood up and you said, all right, Wendy, you win. I saw the disappointment in your face, the disappointment in Wendy not taking the bait, which was obviously what you guys wanted. You wanted Wendy to go physical. That way, you and Giselle can bring out that big ass security guard and say, I do not want to be anywhere around you. Blah, 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 like you guys did with Monique. And honestly, this is aggravating. This is annoying. This is upsetting. It's upsetting. And what's equally upsetting, it's towards later on the show, later on after the fight, the restaurant fight or whatever, and you guys are in the house, Giselle, Robyn, and Jacqueline and somebody else, they were in the house and they heard that Wendy was getting ready to leave to go to the hotel. And Giselle looked at the other ladies and says, I feel like tomorrow is going to be a good day. So what you wanted, which is basically to get Wendy out of the show of filming, in that part, you succeeded. You didn't succeed in your original natural plan, but you succeeded in getting Wendy out of the house because you're thinking, so now that she's out of the house and she's not going to be, in the films, she's not going to be filming with us and blah, blah, blah. And to me, that just shows who you people are. Okay. That just shows who you people are. And I also think that the reason why Mia was upset with Karen for not taking her side is because I have a feeling that they were all in cahoots. I have a feeling that Karen was part of the plan. Karen, Giselle, Robyn, Mia, Charisse, Jacqueline maybe. I do have a feeling that they were all part of the plan. But when Karen did not side with her, that was when they got angry at Karen and saying, oh, you should have taken side with us, blah, 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 blah. So I think I could be wrong, but yeah. And I still don't appreciate Karen both sides in the situation. That is the part that really, really irks me. Karen made a video 2 days ago or 3 days ago on her YouTube, and she was basically assigning blame to Wendy and Mia. Like, there is no way you sat there and saw everything that happened and still somehow put the blame on both sides and both sides the whole situation. That is so wrong. I have seen season after season people telling Karen to pick a side, and Karen basically saying she wants to stay neutral. But sometimes there are some situations where it is not okay to stay neutral, especially when you see the facts, especially when you see what's going on. Yes, you want to be loyal to your friends or whatever, I get it. But at the same time, sometimes it's important to take a stance, okay? The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. It's how the saying goes. You cannot watch what happened, witness what happened in that dinner and still both sides the whole situation. That's just disingenuous, Karen. I'm sorry, it is disingenuous. And I actually liked Karen. I liked her. I have always liked her. And even in spite of all this, even in spite of her both sides in the situation, I have a feeling that I'm still going to like her. But at the same time, I'm still going to call her out. I don't like that she's both siding the situation. There is no both sides here. Everything that happened after Mia spilled water on Wendy was as a result of Mia spilling water on Wendy. Mia escalated that whole situation by spilling water on Wendy. So whatever happens after that was as a result of what Mia did. So I don't see why you should both sides this situation. There is no both sides here. It's 100% Mia. 100% Mia.